Hello, I'm Callsign Dashi and welcome back. Today we're going to take a review of some of my videos from 2021. I've selected the best clip, my personal best clip from each one. So let's get into it. First video of the year was Operation Pew Pew. It was a charity event organised by Medic. He's the founder of the North-South Discord that I'm a member of. It was a great event held at Predator Combat. So this was my first attempt at recording, meaning I hadn't quite ironed out all the kinks yet. So the housing for the camera, it was a waterproof housing and it didn't let any audio in, which kind of makes sense when you think about it because it's a waterproof case. Anyway, the batteries only lasted an hour each as well, and I only had 2 batteries. I kind of thought they would last maybe 3 hours each, and it was an 8-hour day. I was thinking I could get 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the afternoon, but unfortunately it didn't quite work out like that. But I was lucky enough to be able to get a video out of it, and even though there was no audio, I just put some music to it anyway. So the clip I've chosen was in the morning. Our team had just taken the first objective and we were patrolling down to the second objective, and I just kind of like this clip because you can kind of see us patrolling and we come across an enemy team where they take firing positions and I'm able to take them out, or at least one of them out anyway. My second video was Trigger Happy. It was my first ever outing with the ARP9 with a tracer unit. I had got that riff a number of months before, never used it yet, or had the opportunity to use it. So this was a really fun night, and this clip's been split into 4. It's a really long clip in the original video. Ow. So I actually killed this guy 5 times, but I only showed 4 in this video, purely because the last one is quite dark. It was a trade, it just didn't really seem worth adding in. But that guy in these clips, he made that night really, really fun. We had quite a number of trades and a bit of banter with each other all night. And he actually does feature later on in the video. Next Gen Airsoft Episode 1 was with my son, and it was his first ever game. He wanted to be kitted out for his birthday, so as a good father I obliged, got him all kitted out, got him a riff, we got him all set up, and he wanted to go out for a shoot. So we took him out, and I decided to make a video series on it of teaching him how to play airsoft. So naturally I had to choose this clip.
Tire set here too. Yeah, the tire's right in front of you.
So I know it wasn't an action-packed clip, but this was his first ever kill, and yes, it was a trade. I'm still really, really proud of him because it was his first ever kill, and I think he was kind of proud as well. I did want to record more of these Next Gen Airsoft videos, but unfortunately things just didn't work out. Hope to bring more of these back in 2022. Outdoor CQB was just a remainder of those clips from the Next Gen Airsoft day that I didn't use in the original video.
Good job. Good man.
So I chose this clip because I loved just taking that guy by surprise in the corner, even though I was traded back out. So next up was the Archangel's Chip in Mount Dober. None of us had really been there before. Well, I say none of us. Most of us hadn't been there before, myself included. And I had my son with me. We wanted to go check out the site. I wanted to make a Next Gen Airsoft Episode 2, but it didn't work out that way. He wasn't really feeling it. We didn't stay all day. But he did get some more kills, and I had a camera mounted to his head, which appear in the video, but the camera was questionable quality at best. But hopefully I'll have that fixed for the next time he goes out.
sir.
That clip I had chosen, me and Lip had decided we were done. We were going. He was sore, tired, and generally not having fun. And if he's not having fun at that moment in time, what's the point in continuing? You know, it's all about going out and having a bit of fun. So he has been airsofting since. He still enjoys it. Don't get me wrong. But just that moment in time, he wasn't really feeling it. So I took one last run at the objective before we headed home. So this clip, even though it was split into two, it is one full run where I managed to get 5 kills and obscure the objective. I only just cut out the bit in the middle where it was just me moving across the site. Airsoft CQB Warfare. I tried some new editing techniques in this video. It was the first to have the little kill feeds up in the corner. No, they don't feature in this video.
Bang.
So in this clip, me and Steve were trying to move tactically through the map. We had got up to this point and Steve was going to go straight and cover that way while I was going left. And I managed to take an enemy by surprise. And funny, it's the same guy from the earlier clips in Trigger Happy video. Fat Man Runs. I literally could not think of another video title, so I just made Fat Man Runs. And you know what? I might return to another point of Fat Man Runs some more. Or maybe Fat Man Doesn't Run. We'll see. But anyway, this is my first full rounds video and the first video with the new thumbnail style that ended up sticking. This was actually lots of clips, fun clips in this video, but I had to choose only one. So sneaking up behind the 2 lads and shooting them in the back with my last 2 BBs. If you watch the clip back after I shoot the second guy, the slide locks back, meaning there's no more rounds in the magazine. So managed to get 2 people with my last 2 rounds. Day in the life of the Glock. This was a algorithm driven title. I'd put into some YouTube video name generator and it spat out a day in the life of the Glock, and I thought, you know what, I have to keep it. So this was a pistol only game inside Combat Airsoft Pour Down, and it was a 2-part episode. This was one of my most fun games. If I had to pick one game for the year, this was probably it. I enjoy going in around the tight corners with a pistol, but I've taken one clip from each of the episodes.
One right there. You got me.
The second clip was funny. I killed the same 2 guys twice and then killed one of them a 3rd time before he gets me out. We actually had a good laugh about it off camera as well. I just like being a nuisance to people, really. Race Against the Clock. This was another 2-part episode, with part 1 being defense and part 2 being attack. So I've taken a clip from each again.
You got me.
So the first video I was just holding a position. There was a lot of guns trained on me, so I managed to peek left, get 1 kill, peek right, get another kill. I thought that was quite a good wee clip. The second clip, our team were getting pinned down, so I'd ran wide and come back in and managed to take 2 of them out. Although that was my second time doing it, it seemed to have left it less protected the second time. Maybe they thought I wasn't going to do it again, but I did. Next up was a wee day trip down to Predator, where Operation Pew Pew had taken place. I'd thought about doing a full round stuff, but I decided against it and cut up all the wee clips instead. And this, at the moment I've chosen, was just a really funny moment. One of the enemy was calling for his team to move up, not realising I was still holding down that lane, and it was quite fun just him calling up, because you could hear his audio clearly, come on, move up, and then the guy getting shot and saying nope. It was quite, I just thought it was quite funny. I did get quite a number of kills from that position, and it wasn't until most of the enemy team had advanced on me that they took me out. Up and over. This was another episode from Predator Airsoft, and it was a really fun game to play. It was filled with some funny moments, like me running on another guy trying to charge up a hill, the other guy getting taken out, me falling over and up my back, and then Ronan, when he come back down, realised he hadn't even cocked his pistol. We really weren't getting far, were we? But anyway, the clip I've chosen, it's one long clip that's been cut up a wee bit, but it is one long clip. For anyone that has watched the video, will not be surprised by the clip I've chosen. So this entire clip had to be one of my best plays on camera this year. I've had to pick a number one moment from airsofting, so the other one was number one round. This had to be my number one moment. 12 kills from one position. It just had to be a bit of a shame that I was out of bounds. Whoops. So back at Combat Airsoft Portadown, myself and 2 of the Archangels and one of the site regulars, Tony, we had taken up the right hand side of the map and the enemy just could not advance past us. So this clip has 4 quick kills. The full video, my gun jams and some guy shoots me. If it had never jammed, I could have probably just sat there all day taking them out. Continuing the episodes for Predator Airsoft, where we had the battle for Tombstone. The Tombstone is one of the villages held within Predator Airsoft, and in this we're searching for 4 tags. They're hidden within 4 buildings within the village. We don't know which 4, we have to search them all to find it. We have 3 at this point, and we're only looking for 1 more.
I reckon it's enough Sweeney's. No, we don't know. I think it's Sweeney's or some Sweeney's are just in a small building. There's only 2 that haven't been checked. Here.
So the teammate was talking to me about where we thought it was, and he goes for running for one of the buildings. The enemy dives after him, and about half our team are all open up on him. Whoops. Once again, back at the regular site. This clip is split into 2 parts, but it's one full clip. The camera is sitting staring at a pallet for a couple of seconds, so it's been split up a little bit. However, the enemy team are trying to get this jerry can that's right in front of the pallets that I'm talking about, and he goes to make a dive for it. Well, you gotta watch this. So I just love the last part of this clip with him running up and me popping round and shooting him. You can actually see through the pallets. That's why the camera's looking at it. My head's looking through the slats, and I'm ready for him just to jump round. So this was the last episode from Predator for this year. It was a great end of the day. As you can probably see from a lot of my videos, I really do enjoy playing some sort of CQB playstyle, though the odd time I do like playing wide open stuff, hence why I went to a site like Predator. So it was great to end on a wee CQB thing, especially after having such a big site to roam around all day. So that was 2 quick kills on people holding down our spawn exit. Without getting those kills, we were struggling to move out. So this allowed our team to try and move out on the attack. This is the final video of the year, back at Trigger Happy. I love playing this site. It takes place during the week, and it's great for letting off some midweek stress.
You throwing random things at my foot now? You gonna come get them?
So that clip was just funny. After taking out the initial 2 guys, one of them starts throwing grenades around the corner at me, but they fail to detonate. And then I make the play really, really bad by trying to jump around the corner, not realising how many of them there is, and missing all my shots. Well, that's it for 2021. I've still got a few games recorded that I haven't released yet, and that will probably take place at the early part of 2022 before getting into the new games. As for my plans for 2022, well, I would like to do some more next-gen airsoft videos, like I said earlier. I also want to do some more airsoft projects, like the spraying video I did. I have an Army Armament L85A1 that has been sitting idle for 13 years. So my plan is to do some work on it and video it, and then try and get it into a skirmishable position. So hopefully we'll have that to come up. other thing we're looking at is a couple of our team are going to do some mill sims this year. We're going to work on some small team tactics before we head to them. So that'll be some of the video content, though they'll likely take place at normal skirmishes, but I might do some focused videos on the tactics that we're doing and stuff. I'll hopefully also be able to record the milsim events that I'm talking about, although that's remains to be seen, because one of them takes place at an MOD centre, so they may not allow us to record. But anyway, I might also do some loadout videos. I know my Instagram link is down below and has been in all my videos, so if you check out my Instagram you can actually see my loadouts, but when I'm on YouTube, obviously the camera's on my head, you're not seeing what I'm wearing or what gear I've chosen, so I might do some loadout videos as well. Also, if I get a new riff, I will do a re-review video, because I do have planned to buy a couple this year, at least 2. Also, for 2022, I plan to improve my camera gear and my quality. Hopefully have maybe a multi-camera setup, but we'll see what happens. But thank you very much for supporting this channel in 2021, and I hope you have a great new year and continue to support me through 2022. And anyway, as always, until next time, keep the rounds going down.